Well, hello internet. So let's start with the continuation of overriding the alert feature. I know this tutorial is going to be long in series because I want to make this tutorial as short and split it into the sections so that at later stage if you want to see only specific part then you can navigate to that particular video. So I don't want to make videos too long, so entire content would be in separate section so that you can at later time you can look at specific content if you are confused with. Okay, so enough about this talking. Let's directly dive into how to install Colorbox in our current application. So in the previous tutorial, I downloaded the Colorbox plugin so I can navigate to that particular folder. It happens to be in my download folder with the name Colorbox Master. So you can see that in Colorbox Master we have many files, right? But out of which we are only interested with color jQuery colorbox min.js. So you can copy this and inside your desktop in the alert feature in JavaScript you can put this control V, and similarly you can go with content section where all our images are, but in this tutorial we are not showing the images, we are just displaying the simple HTML markup. So the only thing that we require right now is jQuery colorbox min.js. Okay, this folder is basically if you are using Internet Explorer which is less supported. So it falls back to JavaScript to render these kind of a pop-up. So now how we are going to use the Colorbox plugin. So if you can see that in an example one folder, if I open this index.html page with my Google Chrome, so you can see that we have different links and out of which we only are interested in inline HTML. So we can open this in index.html of Colorbox and you can see that here is the jQuery reference, and in this folder we have colorbox.css file also. So let us look that we have colorbox.css and here are the images, right? So with the same structure we are going to do that. So inside the example one we have colorbox.css, so we will copy this and we will go into our alert folder and here we will create one new folder with the name css, and here we are going to paste it, the css file of Colorbox for displaying the pop-up correctly. And you can see that jQuery is already included. So colorbox.min.js we copied, so we are going to include that in our project. And if you see more carefully that to display that pop-up, right, it was using some images. So here are those images of control like close button and everything. Let me show it to you. So if we click on inline HTML, so this layout is actually an image, this is also an image, the close button is an image, so we need to copy those. So let us copy that in an example one in images, copy images, and inside our project at the root folder level we can paste those items. So we have a color box available separately. In JS we have JavaScript files, and images we have images, in CSS we have style sheet associated with the color box. And the last thing that we have to do is to reference the color box main JavaScript file. So let me drag and drop this index.html file, and here we have to make a reference. Make sure that you are making a reference after you have defined jQuery, because Colorbox is using jQuery. So it would be the same thing. You will copy this, you will paste here, but the only thing is that the path would be changing. So we have js slash and whatever the name of file you have included with. So you will copy this and we will paste this. Okay, so I think so we have set up the color box in our project also. I know that this will break, but we can also check whether this index.html have any errors or not. So let me open this in my Google Chrome. So since we are using CDN.js, so it is going into internet and fetching the jQuery library for us. So if we inspect this in the console tab, I don't think so we have any error. So we are good to go. We have included the Colorbox plugin also in our project, but I forgot to make a reference of style sheet for Colorbox. So to reference an external style sheet, we have to use this link tag with the name relation as style sheet, href as the location where the style sheet is referenced, and type should be text.css. So in our this thing we are using css colorbox.css. Here in the css folder we have colorbox.css because index.html is available at the root. So inside this we have css and colorbox.css. So let me save this file and let me open this file again. I don't think so any error will come. So it is not able to find the images properly. So this is a different error because our structure of color box is different than we have seen in the download folder for color box. That is why it is not able to find the images properly. So I will fix this in the next tutorial, so that the project setup can be complete and we can go and execute and do the task of overriding of alert feature as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Have a nice day. Bye bye.